Yo, y'all know who y'all rocking with. It's your boy Rocky, and it's time to lock out with your boy. What up, bro? How my people's doing? How everybody doing out there, you heard? Y'all know the vibes, you heard? I dropped a video, like, yo, listen. They not letting me put out these videos. And it's crazy because I got some heat, I promise you. I tried to upload 5 videos in the last 7 days. They would not let me upload it. I don't know what's going on, but we still gonna try, you heard? You know the thing with YouTube, right? When you new, they try not to give you strikes because you new and you don't know a lot. But instead of giving you a strike, they'll slow your, they'll slow your income up by slowing your videos up. Slowing your views up, seeing how many people could get to your video, all type of weird ish, you heard? So y'all know the vibes, right? We ain't even gotta talk about that. But salute to all the real rights, salute to all the real cuzzos who still rocking with me, you heard? Y'all know what's up, you heard? Today we gonna talk about that MB, you heard? We gonna talk about the Max, you heard? We gonna spin y'all with the Makkballas, you heard? It should be a good one, you heard? For all my day ones. My fault, we ain't even gonna do that no more. But look, to all my day ones, y'all already know the relationship I had with the Max. I caught my fat bid with the Max, so how can I put it? I got a couple family members that's Max, so it's like a love-hate thing because, how can I put it? This story right here was like the love-hate thing. This video's titled Shooter Gets Shot, you heard? Future in the Makkballas, you heard? Alright, so we on Fed time, you heard? And anybody who remember all my day ones, if y'all if you're a day one, then you know I was on a conspiracy with the Max, and I wound up, I was the only Crip on that conspiracy, and I wound up, even though we was tight in the beginning, you know, when you link up with niggas, everything is always smooth. I mean, sometimes it ain't always smooth, but for that situation, it was a smooth meetup. I got introduced to them through my family. Like I said, I got some families that's Max on this particular block in the Bronx. My aunt linked me with the Max. You heard? She had close ties with a nigga who was Makkballer, and we don't need to be you heard? So that's just a little history that's there. Now, when I got jammed up, a lot of shit transpired. When we went on the run, a lot of niggas went other places. I was the first one to run because I was like the first one to know that the boys was on us. My aunt, she lived in a complex, and I remember I tore something up. We went and tore up, what's that, Teller. This the time Pee Wee got hit. But we tore up Teller, and me and the cousins from 280, I had them put some twerk in on the niggas, and after that shit got crazy, I remember I went in the crib and I took everything off, put it in a bag, and I set that shit on fire type shit to put it in the incinerator. And so my aunt looking at me, she ain't stupid. She and my aunt really on timing too. So she looking, she like, my little cousins and them ain't know what was going on, but my aunt knew. So after I how can I put it? Came in, I'm not scared, but you know, after shit just got crazy, you want to take everything, go through, wash off all the resi, and get back to the situation. So I come in, she see me, she peeping me, and then she run down on me like, yo, let me holler at you, nephew. I'm like, what's good? What's good, auntie? She like, yo, what's going on? What happened? I'm like, you know, I can't tell you everything, but it got crazy. I know you heard them shots. She like, yeah, I did. All right. So from that situation that night, I guess that shit was on her mind, right? So now my aunt been in that building then since they opened up, since her mother. Yeah, mommy had that one. So since her mother, we done had that apartment in the family type ish, right? So she's real cool with people in the building management, all that, right? So on this situation, they came to tell her like 2 days after whatever she seen me bust that move, come in the crib, bust that move. Building management hit her like, yo, and they wasn't supposed to, but this is the rapport that my aunt had with the management people at that little housings. It was on 169 in College, right? Y'all know the courtyard on 169 in College on the corner of 167, I mean. Yeah. If you go on 167, it's right across the street from the school. You'll see the courtyard. And so my aunt was cool with them. And so they hollered at her 2 days after niggas done tell her, like, yo, they gonna rush your house. So the whole time my aunt is thinking about the shooting. She not knowing that it's the feds. So she come to me like, yo, nephew, they said they about to rush my crib. You gotta go. Say no more. That's all I needed to know was that they coming. We gonna slide out. You heard? And but we done jumped the gun. I mean, I ain't jumped the gun. I shot my ass straight to PA, but it wasn't the shooting. It wasn't city cops. It was feds. And she didn't tell me that no. Once I got in PA, that's when she told me. She was like, yo, they said it's not obviously the feds. And I'm like, the feds? What the fuck is the feds coming for a shooting for? And then that's when I realized, nah, this shit bigger than the shooting. Them niggas is coming for them drugs. They coming for it all, right? So I was the first one to go on a running shootout, right? The other homies, the homies who I was hustling with, them niggas they was going to Bingleton. So they actually was the first one going out of town from our little fraction. But by the time the indictment got handed out and we wanted, them niggas is back in New York and I'm in PA. And so it was mad bullshit behind that whole situation, right? But fast forward, right? So I lands with my Cody. Alright, y'all one of my Codys is the nigga from the Rowdy Rebel video. Y'all gonna see him. His name is Ugg. When y'all see Rowdy doing the Mac EMS Mac shot, right? And then there's a nigga that's right there saying, yo, no, don't say that I'm Mac, bro. That's my Cody. That was not the head of my indictment, but that's the nigga. He Mac. And we went to war with the Macs for this nigga. And by the time we get jammed up, they put me and Boy in the same spot. And it was already kind of like, it was mad shit that transpired. We ain't had that same love. At one time, we was real close. I would have jumped out the window for this. I would have did anything this nigga told me to do. And I was the one to fuck up the relationship, so I don't even hold it against the boy. You heard? But I'm a Brooklyn nigga anyhow. You ain't gonna play with me. You heard? I don't give a fuck what I do. You ain't gonna play with me, or you gonna kill me, or you gonna violate me. You ain't gonna play with me. I know that. Because as long as there's breath in my lungs and I could get up, nigga, I'm gonna fight back. You heard? So, boy, some big nigga at the time. I'm little, right? So, we in the same spot, and it ain't like how we was on the streets. Niggas ain't solid no more. I done told a few stories that make boy look pussy. Like the time he got smacked by flipping, all that other shit. All this weird shit. Niggas thinking they tough. And I'm hearing boys spreading, putting dirt on my name. Putting smudge on my shit. So I'm like, yo, bro, stop playing with me, bro. Or whatever. I just remember them niggas calling me for a visit. You heard? And they called me for a visit, the nigga, and this was some shit I love doing. I don't know, it was mad disrespectful. But I'm on a visit already, and I see Son Peoples. I'm like, oh, and this spot is the glass visits with the phone. So I'm walking by, I'm like, oh, you here for, yo, suck my dick, you heard, shorty? Tell that nigga to suck my dick too, you heard? It's lit. Tell that nigga it's lit, nigga. Yeah, what up? And the nigga so me and boy had drama, you heard? Especially after that. Niggas was on my heels, niggas like, kill us, nigga. So the nigga sent the green light. Our fake was a little plate for the max. So now I'm in a whole new spot, right? So I'm chilling, it's calm. This is when I'm coming back down. So I lands in Allenwood, right? So I'm in there, it's calm. It's super calm, but it's max in there, you heard? So, and I'm chilling regular. I'm chilling regular on some, because the feds is not like the states. The politics is different. So, either you from New York car, the gang car, Muslim car, whatever, right? So I'm at the time I'm coming back down. This is when I calmed down and did everything I'm supposed to. You heard? So now I'm coming down. I'm getting closer back to New York. My time is almost up, and I land in Allenwood with a bunch of Macs at the time, right? So now I'm thinking that niggas is this fat timing. You know, niggas ain't even, fuck that nigga. They, you understand? Some arm ain't strong, you heard? That's what I'm thinking. So it is what it is. Then, one day I'm working out with the Muslim brothers, right? And, one of the Macs, that nigga came to me. And me and son was cool. We had a great rapport. My son Shah. Shah from Brooklyn, actually, but he Mac. Shah, you know I love you, my boy. And so Shah came to me. Shah like, yo, Rocky, what up, bro? I'm like, what's good? He like, yo, what's up? What's this shit I'm hearing that you beefing with boy? I'm like, yeah, I told you I was uptown. I was uptown getting money with some niggas, and niggas had a falling out. I'm like, them niggas is the Max. He like, yo, word? He said, he like whatever transpired. I told him, I'm like, yo, I want to visit, see niggas, tell them niggas, people, yo, He said, well, yo, boy, son, boy lit it on you. You heard? Son got a whole green light on you, your plate, all that. So I'm like, yo, he like, I'm going to do what I could do to stop it. But, you know, son got a little bit more ranking than me. And so but this is what I'm telling him. I'm like, yo, look, I don't want you to fall out of favor for a nigga like, for me, you heard, bro? Like, don't go against your shit. You ain't gotta, just make sure I always get the fair one, you heard? And make sure a nigga don't stab me in my back. That's all I ask. Boy was from Brooklyn. And one thing about the Brooklyn shit in jail, we kind of got a little more like, how can I put it? It's everywhere. Brooklyn niggas got that Brooklyn togetherness that you just can't separate. So I'm in there and the nigga shot, he from Brooklyn. Like literally, the nigga is dating my homegirl Kia. The nigga shot. That's his hobby. It's all type of weird shit. A hobby was linked up. But I used to live in a nigga sister building when I was with my pimping shit. And his sister was pimping. So me and his sister knew each other crazy. And then he wound up dating my homegirl Kia that I was in junior high with. And she was coming to pull up. So I knew her. And she was like, yo, that's Rocky. So the nigga shot like, yo, nah, look, bro. You know, blood is always going to be blood before anything, but it's Brooklyn before that. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yo, I just need to know who gonna try to shoot my shit. He like, all right, I got you. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, we in the day room, the movie area on Saturday nights, right? All right. So I'm the type of dude who I don't really like watching TV in jail. How can I put it? Not with everybody else. So, you know how in certain spots, and this is before all the smart TVs, you know how certain spots, right, they'll drop off movies. They're like one officer bring a bunch of exclusive, like how they used to do on the Allen, where the officer bring mad exclusive DVDs that just drop. It could be fake ones too, and they let the inmates watch them shits and shit like that. So it was something like that going on where it was Saturday night, everybody tuned into a movie. I'm like, you know how those Saturdays be feeling when you ain't got nothing to do and it's raining outside. That shit feel like forever, right? So it's one of those days, like I'm feeling like that type shit. So I come out my cell, I couldn't sleep. The thing about me is I take 2 naps, right? No, not 2 naps. I'm the type of nigga that wake up 4 o'clock in the morning. By the time 12 o'clock hit, I remember I'm taking a nap until 2 o'clock type shit. And so I never like to be around the whole day room when them niggas was watching movies and shit like that. And it's only because I for the good movies, yes, I used to pull up. But if it wasn't nothing exclusive, no, I'm not sitting with y'all bozo niggas. A bunch of bozo niggas. It's just a bunch of niggas just watching a movie. I'd hate that shit. You heard? So this particular day, the nigga who they sent, the nigga who took the plate is a nigga from Cortland. You heard? This nigga from Cortland, young nigga. What's this nigga name, bro? Dirty nigga, bro. Damn. Now, the nigga wasn't even Mac for longer than 10 days. Before boy jumped on the wave, the nigga was in the spot in our housing unit begging niggas and shit like that, right? Some was one of them niggas who, how can I put it? Some one of them creep, grimy, dirty niggas, and you could see it in the nigga face. He can't hide it for shit. You feel me? And so, yeah, so boom. So me and boy had a whole rapport before son accepted the plate. So I asked my son Sean and pay attention. I looked out for the nigga. The nigga came to me for like some soups and a coffee or some shit. And I seen that the nigga ain't had nobody holding him down on the outside. So I actually blessed the nigga type shit. And because he was from the town, you heard? So in my head, I'm like, I asked the nigga Sean, I'm like, yo, he took it or them niggas making him do it? He like, yo, nah, son took it. Son, oh, okay. Okay, you poppy. You popping, right? You it. You that nigga. Heard you. Oh, dirty nigga, you serious? All right. So, I instantly at this time, I'm on Muslim time, man. Me in the spot, me in the feds. That Muslim shit is more like, it's chains of command. So if I didn't, so for me to get at homie through the Muslim way, I would have had to get approval and shit like that from the shot caller, the whip, all type of shit. That I'm just like, yo, man, fuck that. I'm not sitting around waiting for a nigga to shoot me. Fuck it. So it was literally, the nigga told me that night. He told me that night. He told me that day. And so now these niggas is sitting watching the TV in the day room, bro. They sitting, everybody just tuned in. You know what came out? I think it was the last installment of that Jason Bourne shit. But we all just in there. We all niggas is in there. So I'm like, I'm plotting on niggas. Dark. I'm like, look at this nigga. He don't even know niggas is on him. He don't know this at all. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to tear this nigga up, but I need like a little diversion. So I go to my Muslim brother, right? Young nigga just like me. He not jacking none of the going through channel shit. But I told him, I'm like, yo, look, I'm about to put in some pain, bro. I need you to hold me down. I'm like, yo, you young just like me. I can't go to none of the brothers because they ain't gonna approve of this shit. So I need you to hold me down. He like, yo, that's a fact. I got you. So him and I had another nigga who was neutral, my son Chris. Cool nigga. He remind me of one of them niggas that be in West 4th or something. Chris was one of them niggas, you heard? Little earring in his nose, hair, looked like a Marion or some shit like that. Son ain't wasn't supposed to be in jail. It was some weird shit he was locked up for. But he wasn't no gangster ass nigga. He was literally like a skateboarder or some shit like that, just got a bad hand. So the nigga Chris was right there while me and this nigga chopping it up. He like, yo, no. The nigga Chris, he heard them niggas talking too, and he came straight to me like, yo, Rocky, bro, just be safe, be on point. Niggas talking about they gonna get at you. So while me and this nigga talking, while me and the Muslim brother talking, Chris came right there and said that shit right then and there. So I'm like, yo, look, I need y'all niggas to do a diversion so I could get busy, bro. So I could put on a little show. Them niggas like, I got you. Say no more. So my son, this is what we do when we smoke weed in a spot. Somebody take some bread, put it on a napkin. Not a napkin, a regular piece of paper. Some paper you get from the bubble. And put that shit in the microwave till the bread start burning, that stink shit, right? The nigga Chris doing that, right? So in my head, I'm like, this nigga, you burning bread to make a diversion, nigga? What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? So me and the little Muslim brother, we just looked at each other and shook our head like, oh, this nigga's wow. So the Muslim brother, he goes to the nigga Chris like, yo, watch out, I need to use this microwave, bro. Chris looked at him like, yo, nigga, you chill out. So now, and I ain't gonna front, the Muslim brother caught me off guard, though he was serious with the nigga Chris. But me and Chris kind of caught on at the same time, like, oh, this is diversion. So the Muslim brother like, yo, bro, I gotta get in that microwave. Nigga, you burning bread and shit, watch out. So now, son, take out the bread. It's kind of smoky. It's smoky, it stink. These two niggas is fake arguing the CO like, yo. So now, I'm at this time, so, all right, boom. Once I see what them niggas was doing, I jetted to my bag. I grabbed my little joint. It wasn't nothing special. It was just a little piece of plexi wrapped in a sheet. And So I boom. So soon as I see the room, I shoot to my joint. I grab the joint. I come back. I'm moving slow. I see this officer trying to stop these niggas from getting into it. Like I said, the smoky shit stink. Niggas is complaining. The nigga who supposed to have took the plate though, the nigga just in New York. He in New York, you heard? That nigga ain't even in. He in New York, bopping his head, looking at the thing. I'm like, yo, I woke up, so the nigga sitting down. Without saying anything, I grabbed the nigga earphones I was had. I said, yo, bro, you said you was gonna take a plate? The nigga looked at me with the wide eyes. I just caught the nigga. Boom, boom, boom. All in his shit, you heard? I don't know if it hit the nigga. No. I know because of the work that the nigga had to get done. The nigga, I'm thinking I hit the nigga in the eye or type of shit. I caught the nigga right under the eye. I don't want to point because it's like, whatever. Hit the nigga in the eye 2 times. And I got the tickets too for that shit too. And so boy pops up. He's screaming, oh, yo, this nigga stabbing me. This nigga stabbing me. Now niggas is like, yo. I'm looking at the Max like, yo, that's serious? The Muslim brothers, they tight. Because now I do this shit. I slide back. I don't get caught right away because they looking. So the officer went from these 2 niggas to seeing this nigga. Oh, nigga stabbed me. Nigga face pouring with blood. I slide out. I slide back to the cell area. Like, whoops, I'm out of here. The Max, the head Mac who was in the spot, he peeped this shit, right? So it's wartime. You see all these blood niggas, they going to get ready. Whoa. So the Muslim brothers, the big op, he like, yo, what happened? I'm like, yo, this is what happened. I couldn't come to y'all because nigga said, yo, shorty, you gotta come to us so we'll be ready. When I mean, these niggas show, and these is the niggas in my unit. But you know how certain Muslim brothers, a lot of Muslim brothers be about their Quran. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. A lot of Muslim brothers be in that Quran. And so it's a lot of them that I didn't think that I had any type of rapport with. You understand? But if no rapport, them niggas showed up. These niggas looking like action figures. Like, yo, I dare y'all niggas try this nigga. And it was mad tension in the spot until, so now, it was tension in the spot until they found they ran the cameras back, nigga grabbed me up, right? So as I'm leaving, I'm letting niggas know, yo, that shit was between me and boy. That shit was not personal. You heard? So y'all let that shit go. And my man Shah, this is how it all transpired. Once the head Mac in the spot seen me and seen what was up, he put 2 and 2 together about the nigga Shah. He like, oh, yo, bro, you lined up the blood. Nigga shot fire out that nigga Shah. I ain't even gonna front. So that right there is my story about how the shooter got shot, you heard, in Allenwood. Bite.